Hey yo, a lot of people that watch the videos are not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe, like, and share it out so we can get into the algorithm and get these videos out to the most people we can. Thank you. Hey yo, I'm your host, Ray Ray, the host of Gaming Most Wanted, where we look into all the people that are turncoat, trader, jellybacks, yellow bellied mustard hearts, etc. Today, on this mini-series, we have a couple prime offenders with their heinous crimes, and we're going to see, are they guilty, are they innocent, but they all are wanted. Let's get to the show. First up, COLT Eastwood. This man has been at large since February the 14th, wilding in the streets, making up stuff and saying he has sources, but that was all a lie. He also lied about Redfall, how great it was at the time, never took it back. He also blocked me for no reason. Kick rocks, COLT Eastwood. But this man said he was trashing the Xbox brand, saying every game was going, including Gears of War. Never recanted until he got a text message during his podcast, and he tried to slither back into the Xbox community with a fake ass Eddie Guerrero saying, "I lied." You didn't lie, sir. You was being yourself. Low down dirty snake. And we will not settle for this. The reward for COLT Eastwood is up, and you will be paid accordingly. Get this man off the street. Lock him up for his lies. We want justice. Fuck you, COLT.
I sit on Netflix and I scroll and I scroll and I scroll until I find something that I want, right? That's not necessarily a great thing, right? So that's why like day and date stuff it's not attractive to like a lot of people. COLT, are you okay?
Yeah, I got a DM right before the show started. I wish I would have read. I'm not going to say who it's from, okay? Because I want to keep this. Next week will be better, laugh out loud. Don't believe everything you've read, exclamation point. When I talk about people that I trust, I'm talking about someone that we have 1,400 people here watching. I'm going to read it again. Because Phil said we're going to talk about it next week, and I hear you.
We hear you.
Next week will be better, laugh out loud. Oh, I said, sleep well. What a crappy week. And he said, next week will be, he or she, next week will be better, laugh out loud. Don't believe everything you've read, exclamation point.
Ooh.
See, somebody told him, "Hey, you're fucking wrong. Shut the fuck up." On Gaming Most Wanted, we don't allow these fallacies to happen. And as you've seen on his panel, he had Fonzarelli. Oh yeah, I'm coming for you. A guy who came around here as the PlayStation guy. What do they say about your friends? Birds of a feather flock together. So he came around and he's been lying and perpetrating as a Xbox guy for a couple years now. So, COLT, we see your friends. We know who you are. You are a liar, sir. You are a liar. And we don't want you around. So, if you see this guy, report him to the proper authorities or to Ray Ray the Bounty Hunter. Let's go to the next case. Timothy Dog. Tim Dog for short. This common criminal is obsessively mad right now. Fuck, I got that wrong. Fuck it, that's staying in. No, they only pay me goddamn with Black and Miles and a Steel Reserve 211. So it's gonna stay in. He has been obsessed with Phil Spencer and Xbox brand for well over 20 years. Now his feelings got hurt. He is known for a guy who been left on red by Phil Spencer. He was supposed to be going to brunches and everything, and he thought he had a friend. And now he's left outside in the cold, getting rained on. You see this guy? Call the proper authorities or rate a bounty hunter. The reward will be substantial for him. He is known for having 16-hour spaces about how he's not an Xbox fanboy no more, even though he is clearly saying Xbox is his main again. You can't come back from this, sir. You can't come back from 16 goddamn hour spaces. Stop it. Give it up. He is known to triple down, double down, quadruple down. He seems like a happy guy, and he's actually really is a nice guy. But fuck that. This is the war. Console war. Tim Dog is the #1 most wanted in the gaming community right now. Right now, he's holding the space that he's been in for 10 hours. He even have his old buddy, Crab Gamer, peeking behind the blinds, knowing when next time he wants to flip-flop. These are engagement wars, everybody. They're having spaces for money. They are profiting off of you. They don't really care about what you got to do or what game it actually is. This is all about the bottom line, the bottom dollar, that green, that cheddar. There are reports that Tim Dog has been standing outside of Xbox's houses with a boombox in the air singing "Baby Come Back." You can blame it all on me. Let's see some of the things that Tim Dog has done, said, and what other people have to say about him.
The sad reality, and you see this, is like men acting like children, mostly men, women too, acting like children because they think they played Halo with Phil Spencer once, and so like Phil Spencer's his best friend, and Phil would never do this to him. And I'm not talking about anyone specific because I don't even know who exactly that is, but I know that that's the kind of discourse that's going on out there.
When you have one of the king ponies making sense, you know it's bad. He starts off saying, what Xbox games do you want the most ported to PS5 Pro? So he takes some of the biggest Xbox games, Halo, Forza, Starfield, and Indiana Jones. Phil shut that shit down already. Sorry, honey. Tim Dog says, PS5 Pro went from full-on piece of shit to the best way to play Xbox games. Really? Tim Dog doing another space says, I'm not an Xbox fanboy anymore. But were you ever a fan of Xbox? Probably not. Tim Dog also says, I'm doing okay. I probably made more money on Xbox and Twitter than you have in your bank account right now. Now that's funny. Sorry, one late listener and tweets your account. No one listens and tweets your account. You are one of 82,000. You pay my light bill. Thanks. Wow, Tim. Just wow. So you're using the people emotionally tied to these consoles, and the people that follow you, and some of them that look up to you. And if Tim Dog says it, they go. And now, for some odd reason, they are nothing but somebody who pays your bills. Make it make sense, Tim. Were you always a snake, or did you just become one? They say a tiger don't change his stripes, A leopard don't change his spots. And a dog don't change his bark. The last one for Timothy Dog for the day. Oh, you will be in other episodes, Tim, because we have so many receipts. You and your friend Peter Ovio. It says, I see a world where Game Pass doesn't come day one, but comes to the platform when it hits third party, aka Sony and Switch, 6 months down the line. Now, oh shit, 9 months down the line. God damn, you don't want us to have nothing, Tim. You want us to have nothing, you son of a bitch. Like I said, things are changing. Things are some, that don't make sense, Tim. Some things I can see happen. Doesn't mean it will. I think lack of clarity on Xbox Game Pass for Activision is real. COD won't be day one this year. That's very likely. Don't hate me for telling you what I think or what I heard. That's all. So Tim Dog was one of the main culprit spreading that day one for Game Pass won't be around anymore. You sick son of a bitch. You deserve to be locked under jail for this one. And I noticed the people like Charlie Intel and a couple of the Call of Duty accounts who not are Xbox guys, they're PlayStation guys. They came around in the PlayStation era of Call of Duty. They were right along with it. And if you watch their accounts, they are pro PlayStation, not Xbox, even though Xbox owns Call of Duty now. Tim doesn't want to see Xbox do well. He wants them to burn because he got left on red on a text message by Phil Spencer. On to the last one of the day. Peter Ovio. He is wanted. He's been at large since February the 4th. And you know what the saying. The reward is going to be great. You'll take him dead or alive. Bag him and tag him. He is an Xbox grifter. He's a person that don't show his face. So how can you really trust him? He has been crying like a little bitch for an entire fucking week. Like he's a female on his period. He tries to be a value brand, hop top brand, Tim Dog, but he is not as popular or good. When this wanted poster went out, it had the most hits of anybody. Even though we couldn't find Peter. Peter was liking all the tweets, even the ones against him. I guess he thinks any news is good news. To this day, Peter still bashes Phil Spencer. Now he's trying to play the neutral card. He's trying to play both sides. You pick a side, bitch. He's put out multiple tweets saying how bad a boss Phil Spencer is. Like Phil Spencer didn't give you Game Pass. Like Phil Spencer went behind the console that actually had the Ethernet port. He was there. Phil Spencer, you wouldn't have an Xbox if it wasn't for Phil Spencer, sir. It wouldn't be an Xbox brand because Terry Myerson and that gang, all they wanted to do was milk every last cent out of it and then close it. Now you online crying and everybody hates you. And you have some white knights out there. Cough MJ Menendez. Of the gargling Peter's scrotum. But hey, whatever you like, whatever floats your boat, sir. But Peter, we're gonna find you, son of a bitch. Ray and the Bounty Hunter Company is gonna find you. We won't rest until we do. Let's see what some of the things Peter has said and done. Son of a bitch. Peter Ovio says, I understand your position. Phil Spencer lied to the Xbox community, but many are choosing to be blind to it. The only person who's lying in this case right now is you, Peter. What did he lie about? You don't ever say what he lied about. You just say he lied. So, give us an example, Peter. You don't have one. Peter, as you know, you only doing this for engagement. You're only doing this for the views, the retweets, the people who white knight you. Because you damn well know, as they sit on the stage and they told you what are they bringing, why are they bringing it, and that they always have brought something in the first place. Minecraft, now Call of Duty, and a host of other games. But you are the one who blind and don't see it. Hypocrite. Peter over here says, I am an Xbox fan. I am not a Phil Spencer fan. Some nutcracker below named John says, I wouldn't be surprised to see Phil replaced in the future. And Peter Ovio, in his infinite wisdom, says he should be. Now Peter and this nutcracker is over here trying to call for Phil's job. You're not an Xbox fan. You're an Xbox grifter. Whatever you report on Xbox, we won't listen to it. You don't want to know what it is. We're not going to go to your website. And fuck MJ Mendez. Hey, Peter out here liking my tweets about people making fun of him. He's so fucking self-deprecating. When you have the koala laughing at you, you know you down bad, Peter. I found one of Peter's supporters. He's probably hiding them out right now. Lexer, liar, whatever you want to be called. Anybody who has a Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi Vert, 6ix9ine, whatever his name, the Snitch, or XXXTentacion. You can't trust them guys. They all are liars and grifters. They don't want to be themselves. He says, we need more people like Peter Ovio in the console community. A change of heart because he knows the higher ups aren't your friends. Will say anything to get money out of you. Do whatever you want and like whatever you like. Just remember, we are all gamers. We are gamers. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna be on Peter's net. Shut up. At the end of the day, nobody ever said Tim Dog did. Nobody ever said Phil Spencer's our friend. Nobody ever said that. Nobody said Aaron Greenberg's our friend. We all know that they're businessmen and they're here to do their job. So if Peter didn't know that, that's on him. If you didn't know that at first, that's on you. Thing about it is, we don't need more people in this world like Peter. We need less. We don't need turncoats, yellow bellies, mustard hearts, crybabies, bitches. Anybody who will rant for a week about something they don't like. Now, we're at the end of this video, but the series will continue. We have so much more people that need to be put on the warning list. The gaming warning list. This is Gaming Most Wanted. And our next episode will be the media. So Jez, IGN, and Tom Warren, you're on the clock, buddies. We will find all of y'all. And we have so many other people that needs to get it, but they don't even deserve a big spot. So let me show you a few people for while we're leaving that made this list.
There's so much great stuff about Xbox. I'm saying this as like the Sony pony in the room or whatever. Like, I'm like, how much of a fake Xbox fan are you to hear like a rumor and then go trade in your Xbox? I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like, if you gotta trade in the box itself, maybe you don't like the box.